back to other duties as assigned. I'm really enjoying this partnership with Keep Indiana Learning, and today's topic is one that is very useful, and it's gonna be, it's perfect timing. If you're an administrator right now, as we wrap up a school year, you're doing the two-step of finishing up a school year and preparing for the next school year. You're working on your master schedule, you're trying to find teachers, you're filling out your staff, and you're figuring out what's what. And so today's topic is, why don't you have a teacher dashboard? And I'm gonna look at and sharing something that we're doing, that we stole from somebody else, that I think could be really helpful for everybody. So I was talking with another administrator friend, Brooke Walden, who's one of our middle school assistant principals a few years ago, and she shared this teacher dashboard that they had developed, and it really got my brain spinning. How many times do you send an email to teachers and your staff with important information, and they have to have it a week later, a month later, maybe at the end of the semester? And so now they're digging back through your emails to find that information, or they're saving it someplace special, and then they're trying to figure out where they saved it to, or they print it out and they have it in a folder on their desk. I remember being a first-year teacher 22 years ago, and in the summer getting mailed a packet of all the information that I needed. Had handout after handout after handout of important information. We don't do that on paper as much anymore, but man, having something, having that information at the tip of their fingers is so important. It makes teachers much more efficient. When you have to dig back through email, it can be such a challenge. My friend and colleague and our other assistant principal here at Plainfield is Michael Menser, and Michael hates searching at Google. And every time we have to go looking for something at Google, he's ready to wave the white flag. So all of that was in the back of my mind when I heard Brooke talking about her teacher dashboard, and I thought, man, we got to do it. And took us a little bit, couple days maybe, of gathering things and starting to organize it. But I want to share with you what we did with it. So technology is an interesting thing to share with other people because everybody has a different level of understanding. Everybody has different tools in their districts or at their disposal. And so I'm going to talk in generalities and kind of give you some ideas of what we did, and then you'll have to apply it to what you have. So we're a Google school. Like I mentioned a minute ago, we do a lot of things on Google. And so we have a lot of Google documents, calendars, PDFs, we've got sheets and all kinds of things, graphics that are important for teachers to have access to. So what we did was we took Brooke's idea, and she was using a Google sheet where everything was really like a menu, organized, and under each menu were the different things that teachers needed access to. The calendar, the map, the master schedule, and everything was clickable and took the teacher right to where they wanted to go. And so the beauty of that is now there's no, hey, I sent that in an email on May 7th. Now it's, hey, go to the teacher dashboard. Everything's organized. And so that works out really nicely. We used a Google site. I was really comfortable with a Google site. I had used it for a couple different things to kind of showcase what our school was doing. We use it, we've used them instructionally in classrooms as teachers share things, but also just as a way to share information with both students and families. And so I was really familiar, and it's super easy. And there's dragging and dropping and really nice layouts. It's pretty simple, so you don't get caught up in much in the weeds of colors and fonts and layouts. It's fairly simple, but they have really nice drag and drop processes that you can add information in. So just like anything, when you're organizing, I would recommend sitting down with a paper and pencil of what do you give your teachers throughout the course of the year. We do monthly reminders, and so those documents go in there. We have information about how do you contact for a sub, who do you contact if there's a discipline, who's in charge of which grade level, guidance information about guidance counselors, forms that students and teachers use, and we organized it into different categories, and then we uploaded or saved the links to those documents. Most of the time we use live links, and what was great about that is now as we prepare for the next school year, we just go in and we edit the document, and then we never have to resend it to anybody. We just share that teacher dashboard link. It's one of the very first things I share with new teachers who are joining us because it has all the information. And the nice thing is we can go in February and add something. We can go in and tweak something. We can not only tweak a document, but hey, listen, we've got, we're preparing for SAT day. We could add a whole section on that teacher dashboard that has all of our information about the SAT so that teachers have it right at their fingertips. And so by using that dashboard and organizing it, it became a great hub of information. And I mentioned in the last episode when I started doing these podcasts, one of my dear teaching friends, Liza Payton, said, you better talk about teacher dashboard because it's been such a tool for our teachers. I'll be honest, I put a little bit of work into it on the front end. I got it all organized. I obviously update documents every year, but I really don't think about it anymore. It doesn't take a whole lot of my time to keep it updated. And so our principal secretary and myself and a couple other administrators may add information throughout the course of the year, but it's in small doses, and it's really just updating the documents we have. So that teacher dashboard has become this great burden lifter for teachers because they know where everything is. They've got that bookmarked on their computer, and man, they can find stuff fast. And whether you do it very simply in a Google Sheet with just links, or Google Slides with just links, where you just have slides for each topic and you have links on each of those slides that takes teachers where they want to go. I liked Google Sites because a Google Site allowed it to have a preview so the teacher could kind of see what they're clicking on. If they don't exactly remember what a document is called, they can know what it looks like, and that kind of sparks which one they want to click on. So we've loved it. Here at Plainfield has been really good for us. It's been a super organizer. It helps our workflow, and it's just great to be able to say when I get a question. And a lot of times teachers will start asking me a question and go, "Oh, that's on the teacher dashboard." And so once they go to that teacher dashboard, they're halfway there to getting the answer they need. So been great. I encourage you to look into it. Please reach out. My contact is at the end of this video. Please reach out on social media or via email if there's any questions you have or anything I can share with you. Love to do that. Our next episode is coming soon. Will be we're going to dive a little bit more into technology. I'm going to try to do a series of these about different technology tips because I want to help make people's lives easier and help you guys who are listening to this, taking the time to kind of pick up some of the tricks that I have over the years. I'm a former technology coach, as I was a math teacher, and I had the title of technology coach here in the building. And I've always had an affinity for technology and how it can make my life easier. And I hope to share that with you. And next episode, we're going to talk a little bit about AI and how that can impact and help make an administrator's lives easier.